Hi, this is Sophia Karpman, host of Dream Big Podcast Show. Place to learn, laugh, and grow. Big dreamers, have you ever imagined what it was like to sail the open seas with wind in your hair, saltwater spray on your face? Now picture being a fearless leader, standing up for yourself and others, defying the odds, and becoming a true legend. And here's the coolest part. It's based on a true story. Today we are diving into the incredible life of Jacquotte Delahaye, one of the first and most famous woman pirates in history. She followed her dreams and sailed her own path to freedom. While Jacquotte was a real person whose legendary adventures have inspired many, we've added a few exciting elements to her story to bring her incredible spirit and bravery to life. This blend of history and imagination shows us that just like Jacquotte, we can all be bold, courageous, and forge our own paths. Listen to the very end and let us know if you enjoy our new mix of history and imagination on our podcast. And don't forget to check out the very cool images we've created for this episode on our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like them, and as always, we'd love to hear what you think. This is episode 429 of the Dream Big Podcast, and it's time to dream big.
Welcome to the Dream Big Podcast Show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Once upon a time, in a world filled with endless ocean waves and the call of seagulls, lived a daring pirate named Jacquotte. She wasn't like the angry, mean pirates you see in movies with big hats and swords. No, Jacquotte was different. She was a brave, smart girl and always dreamed of a life full of adventure, not just for herself, but for others too. Jacquotte grew up on a beautiful island surrounded by shimmering blue sea, but her life wasn't always as peaceful as it looked. She had to face hard times, losing both of her parents when she was young. Instead of giving up, Jacquotte decided that she would take control of her own destiny. She dreamed of something bigger, something greater, freedom. She knew the only way to find it was to sail into the vast unknown. With nothing but her determination, Jacquotte joined forces with a group of outcasts, people who were also searching for freedom. Together, they became a crew, and Jacquotte quickly became their leader. She didn't rule with fear like other pirates. No, Jacquotte led with heart. But not everyone was happy with Jacquotte's rise to power. Powerful enemies tried to stop her. They wanted to control the seas, but Jacquotte wouldn't let them. So she came up with a plan, one that no one saw coming. She faked her own death. She disappeared from the world, letting everyone believe she was gone forever. But in secret, Jacquotte returned, stronger than ever, under a new name. Back from the dead, Red. One day, Jacquotte and her crew were sailing through a dangerous stretch of water known as the Pirates' Graveyard. It was said that no ship ever made it out alive. The waves were rough and the wind howled like a wild beast. Just when the storm seemed unbearable, Jacquotte spotted another ship in the distance. But this wasn't an ordinary ship. It belonged to the pirate known as the Ghost Captain, a mysterious figure who ruled the seas with fear. The Ghost Captain's ship came closer, and Jacquotte's crew grew nervous about this. They had heard stories about this captain and how he had never lost a battle. But Jacquotte, with her heart steady as the sea itself, refused to turn back. As the two ships drew near, Jacquotte stood tall at the helm. The ghost captain appeared on its deck, a shadowy figure with glowing eyes. "Who dares to cross my waters?" he bellowed. But Jacquotte wasn't afraid. She stepped forward, her voice calm but strong. "I do. Jacquotte Delahaye, back from the dead, ready to sail free." The ghost captain was impressed by her courage. He had never met someone like her before. Someone who didn't rule with fear, but with strength and kindness. Instead of fighting, he proposed a challenge. "If you can outsmart me, these waters will be yours forever. But if you fail, your crew will belong to me." Jacquotte thought for a moment, looking out at the sea, her home. She knew that those battles weren't always won with swords or cannons. Sometimes the smartest person is the one who thinks creatively. She nodded. "Deal!" The challenge was set to navigate through the treacherous pirates' graveyard without crashing into rocks or being swallowed by the sea. The ghost captain thought Jacquotte would surely fail. But she had a secret weapon, her crew. She trusted them, and they trusted her. Together, they worked as one, steering their ship through the stormy waters, with Jacquotte guiding them like a lighthouse in the dark. The ghost captain watched his amazement as Jacquotte's ship weaved through the rock with precision. "Impossible!" he cried. But it wasn't impossible. Jacquotte knew that leading wasn't just about being strong. It was about trusting the people around you, believing in your team. As Jacquotte's ship sailed through the last of the dangerous waters, the storm began to clear, and the ghost captain's ship vanished into the mist. Jacquotte had won, not through fear, but through courage and trust. From that day on, Jacquotte became a legendary female pirate, not only for her bravery, but for her heart. She continued to lead her crew, but now more people joined her, wanting to be a part of her dream. A dream of freedom for all who sailed the seas. And so, big dreamers, Jacquotte Delahaye sailed on, not just as a pirate, but as a symbol of what it means to lead with courage and kindness. She reminds us that even when the waves of life get rough, we can navigate them by believing in ourselves and the people around us. Sometimes the bravest things we can do is trust others and take a leap into the unknown. Jacquotte's story isn't just about sailing the seas. No, it's about finding your path, no matter how stormy it gets, and knowing that true strength comes from leading with your heart. The end. Big dreamers, what an adventure that was. Jacquotte Delahaye showed us that being brave, trusting those around you, and leading with kindness can help you navigate even the stormiest of seas. Now, I have a question for you. How will you be brave and create your own path, just like Jacquotte? We love to hear from you. Share your big dreams with us and tell us how you be bold and lead with your heart. You can write to my mom at olga@dreambigpodcast.com or send us a message on our social media at dreambigpodcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a 5-star review on iTunes by following the link in the description or visiting dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes. Thank you so much for joining me on this high seas adventure with Jacquotte Delahaye. Remember, your dreams are powerful, and just like Jacquotte, you can turn challenges into opportunities and become the hero of your own story. To find the show notes and more, go to dreambigpodcast.com/429. That's all the announcements for today, big dreamers. This was Sophia Karpman reminding you that you've got unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action, turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life is meant to be. See you in the next episode. Bye!